Hi, my name is Lexi Dolvin, and today I will be talking about neuroglia cells. So with neuroglia cells, basically they are supporting cells of the nervous system in both the peripheral nervous system and the central nervous system. So overall, there are 6 types of neuroglia cells, and I'll be discussing all of them with you today. Starting off with the central nervous system, we have the epidermal cell, the oligodendrocytes, astrocytes, and microglia. So all of these have their own functions and their own shapes and everything. So there, as you heard, there are 4 types in the central nervous system, but in the peripheral nervous system, there's only 2 types. So for the peripheral nervous system, we've got satellite cells and Schwann cells. So something that's kind of interesting with this is that there's only one kind of cell in each that correlate to the other system. So for the central nervous system, you've got your oligodendrocytes, which are then correlated to the Schwann cells in the peripheral nervous system. Both of these types of neuroglia act as a form of myelination for your axons. So that helps. Your axons are what transports those synapses through your neurons, and so this is going to help that process happen a little bit faster and help really protect that axon. So just so that we have a visual, here are all of the different kinds of neuroglia. So we've got the epidermal cells, which are very square-like. They kind of look like square squamous cells. And then we have the oligodendrocytes, and here you can see how the footings really grab on to that axon on your dendrite. So, or I guess, yeah. So, or that's your cell body, not your dendrite. Sorry, I was trying to point to those. So this is going to be your axon, and that's how it helps myelinate that axon. Here we have our astrocytes. It kind of looks like a star with multiple points. It has a lot of branches coming out, and it's got a smaller center. Then for your microglia, there is a larger center and then still a lot of branches, and all of those branches have even smaller branches on them. So these 4 are all part of your central nervous system. These 2 down here are part of your peripheral nervous system. So this is going to be your satellite cell. As you can tell, it's multinucleate, and it is more spherical. And then for your Schwann cell, oh my gosh, I can't believe I put that. We have it is wrapped around that axon, which is how it helps myelinate it. So again, as you can see, they all have different shapes and they all have different functions. So now we're going to get into some of those functions that these cells have. So with your peripheral nervous system, again, since there's only 2 kinds of cells, it doesn't quite help as much as the central nervous system does. So for your Schwann cells, obviously those are the ones that form your myelin sheath, which helps the conducting of your neurons. And then your satellite cells, which really just support those cell bodies. So just for a visual, if you're thinking about it, we have our cell body with our axon, and then it branches off. So the satellite cells are going to kind of connect to the cell body, while the Schwann cells are going to wrap around the axon. So these 2 cells are working very close together in your peripheral nervous system. For your central nervous system functions, we have our oligodendrocytes, which are the ones that form the myelin sheath. So those are the ones that are correlated with the Schwann cells. Then we have our microglia cells. So these are going to phagocyte foreign and degenerated substances within the space around the cells. So basically what that means, phagocyte meaning cellular eating. So that means that it's really going to break down those materials. Then we have our astrocytes, which are going to regulate the external environment of neurons. So this is going to help make sure that we're still conducting at a great rate and make sure everything's going smooth. Then we have our epidermal cells, which are in ventricles. So those are the ones that look really square-like. So that's how it lines it, kind of like tissue would line it. And all of these cells secrete our cerebrospinal fluid, or known as CSF. So with these different types of neuroglia, I hope that you are more informed on what they all are and what their functions are. Thank you.